Good day to you. I just want to share to you this very beautiful game of mine. So, in this game, I am playing white, and my the accuracy of my movements or moves is 90.7%, while my opponent is 81.9%. So, if we are going to check the moves, I got zero blunders, zero miss, zero mistake, zero inaccuracy. I got six book moves, seven good moves, two excellent moves, two best move. Okay, so let's start the review. I'm playing white. I will share to you my thought process while I'm doing the while I'm playing this game. So let me first check. So according to this engine, the Stockfish, in this game of mine, I'm playing like a 1,000 or 700 rated chess player, while my opponent is playing a 1,400 or 400. So let me start. Opening. It says here excellent. My opponent is excellent, and my middle game is great. Okay. So let's now start. I'm playing white, and my first move is e4, controlling the center. Okay, my opponent is playing the Scandinavian defense, offering a trade so that his queen can come out and, you know, do some maneuvers and trick me or trick the opponent. So I took that because I studied Scandinavian opening, and according to the engine, taking it is the best move. So I took that, and then he took my pawn. I create a tempo against his queen. He moves there on e5 so that it will not be captured by my knight. Okay, develop, controlling the center. If I'm yeah, that move d4, that pawn is not defended, but it's no attackers as of now, so it's safe to do that. Okay, my opponent is playing knight f6, developing his pieces, and at the same time preparing for castle. I develop my knight as well. He pinned my knight. He pinned my knight so that it cannot move away. It cannot move because if ever I will move my knight, my queen will be captured. So I I challenge I ask a question to his bishop. Are you going to take my knight, or are you going to move away? My opponent decided to move away. I develop my bishop because I can feel the danger. So I develop my bishop. Maybe I can queenside castle. He developed his pawn, or he moved his pawn. I relocated my knight because I'm trying to test if my opponent will make a mistake, because I relocate my knight, challenging his knight on f6. I am thinking maybe he will take my knight. If ever he took my knight, that's gonna be a blunder. It's because my bishop on d2 is targeting his queen on a5, right? So my opponent sees that, so he moved his queen away to be safety. Oh, sorry. To be safety, then I move my bishop, or I develop my bishop. So on the next move, I can castle. And at the same time that the bishop is defending my knight on e4, so that's a good move. Defending, at the same time preparing for castle. So there are two intentions, there are two purposes in just one single move. He took my knight, so of course I need to take his knight as well, or else I will be down in material. And once you are down in material, it's gonna be hard for you. It's gonna be difficult for you to win the game because you don't have enough pieces to checkmate your opponent. I took it. So he moves queen to b6. The intention of that is it is planning to capture my pawn on b2. So in this situation, I'm planning to move my pawn to b3. Yeah, I'm planning to move my pawn to b3. Let me make it an analyze mode. So I'm planning to move my pawn here. It's gonna be a best move according to. Oh no, it's no longer a best move. So I'm planning to do that. But I have two options: to move my pawn here on b3, push my pawn on b3, so that that pawn will no longer be endangered, or I can move my bishop to c3 square. C3 square. So according to evaluation bar, it's let me check to the game review. So this is a good move or inaccuracy, but if you are going to check the evaluation bar on the very top, it's equal. So what I did, let me go back to the game review. What I did is that I defended that pawn using my bishop. Okay, because at the same time it's protecting two pawns. Yeah, the b2, and it is adding more defender towards the d4 pawn. And at the same time, it is that bishop is very strong because it is pointing towards the g7 g7, what do you call this, g7 pawn. So you might be able to see the purpose of it now, but later on you will see the beauty behind it. All your pieces will be coordinating together later on, if you are just going to simply develop and develop. Okay, he moves his pawn. The intention of that move is to create escaping, or create a diagonal for his bishop. So what I did is I tried to prevent his bishop from going to b4 square, because there's a tendency that my opponent will go here, or for example I will do like a castle. For example, my opponent can go here, I can take it, and then he will take the bishop as well. So that's for me, that's very not good, because his queen is pointing like his queen is penetrating, and my pawn on b2 is hanging. So I block that possibility by moving my pawn to a3. And then he developed his, or he pushed, yeah, he developed his bishop, and at the same time preparing for castle. I moved my queen, I developed my queen as well, at the same time trying to create a battery towards the h7 pawn. Alright, so he took my knight. What I did, I took his bishop as well. Okay, he developed his knight. I'm trying to, creating like a simple threat here, trying to threat his g7 pawn. Okay, so my opponent castled because no, it's very difficult to defend that pawn. He can go to a rook to g8, but he lose his right to castle king side. He can move here. Oh, gamay lang ka ha. Right, I'm sorry for that. So he can go here, but I can do this, right? I can do that, creating like a discovery threat. Here we call let's call it that way. So my opponent castled. What I did, I made a simple, or tricky pawn move. Okay, I threat or I'm threatening. Look at my bishop. My bishop on c3 is pointing towards the g7 pawn. My queen on my queen is pointing on towards the g7 pawn as well. So if he will make a mistake, then it's gonna be a checkmate. He did. Look at the evaluation bar. It's a mate in one. So what I did is, of course, checkmate. So that's the reason why I got this. 90.7% is very amazing. So 1700 or 700, like playing 700 rated player or chess player. So I think that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching these videos. If you want to monitor or you want to learn from me, please subscribe to my channel and please click like and please share your comment. Drop down your comment. Any comment, I will accept that one, guys. I am an open-minded person and I accept criticism. It's for me. It's for my learning as well. So thank you so much.